And also for my dad, the doctor says he has about 10 to 12 days left. And he's excited. He says, I've waited my whole life for this moment. And he said that I'm cashing it all in. And I'm going to see the Lord. And you know, one thing I learned is people die how they lived. If you want to know how you're going to die, it's how you live. I've been to hospital rooms where people have 24 hours to live. And I go up there and you know what they're doing? They're watching television, complaining about the president. And I scratch my head and I'm thinking, what in the world? You have 24 hours to live. Do you really, you're going to spend the last 24 hours watching television? Well, you know why they did that? Because they spent the previous 24 hours watching television, right? So when I went there to see my dad, he was reading the book of Revelation, because that's his favorite book, and that's what he'd been reading for all his life, right? About has it memorized. He was still trying to shock people. He was still funny. You know, he was just the same as he always was. Because people die how they live, right? My dad has always been unfiltered. He loves the Lord, but he does not care if it offends you. He does not, at all. Doesn't care if it hurts your feelings, you know. He doesn't care if he thinks you're a bozo, he'll let you know. You know, you got a screw loose upstairs. But it was a blessing to thank him for what he's done for me and teaching me to love the Lord and not care what people think and to be bold. And it was a blessing to do. And of course he was like, well, don't thank me, you know. What are you going to do? Puff up man? You thank God, because it came from the Lord. Amen? But it was just a blessing to see him, blessing to get the kids to talk